plays of the season for Zach Collaros.
Zach Collaros is slow to get up.
Well, this has become the biggest story of the night. Bo Levi Mitchell has gone to the sidelines. Franklin taken down.
And the Ticats' worst fears were confirmed today with the team announcing that quarterback Jeremiah Masoli is done for the season after tearing his ACL.
We're just so sick of seeing QBs get injured in general.
7 of 9 starting quarterbacks in the CFL now injured, with Matt Nichols going down.
And joined once again by our CFL insider Dave Naylor. And Dave, Matt Nichols is the latest starting quarterback to go down. He was put on the 6-game injured list by the Winnipeg Blue Bombers. So that makes 7 of 9 starting quarterbacks to go down this season. Is this a real cause for concern or just kind of a freak thing right now?
Well, I think it really is a freak thing. It's funny, at the end of last year, there was so much time and attention spent on how to protect quarterbacks, about late hits, head hits. The offseason, that was the big conversation, how to protect and make sure these guys can stay healthy. But really, other than the Zach Collaros injury in the very first game of the season, hit by Simone Lawrence, this has not been quarterbacks going down with violent hits that you can do anything about. Jeremiah Masoli was a non-contact injury. James Franklin tore his hamstring. And even the Matt Nichols play, that's Sean Lemon doing what defensive linemen doing, wrapping him up. And yeah, he fell on top of him, but that's what happens when you sack the quarterback. So I don't think this is, a string of incidents that the league needs to do something about. Now, the positive thing about it is this has opened up opportunities for number 2 quarterbacks across the league. And really, we haven't seen a massive drop-off in offensive production. No better example than the game Saturday night between the Montreal Alouettes and the Calgary Stampeders. An exciting game, maybe the best game of the year, high scoring. And the 2 quarterbacks in that game, Nick Arbuckle and Vernon Adams Jr., were guys who started the season as number 2s.
Yeah, normally when a starting quarterback goes down, the team's offense kind of suffers. But as you point out, that hasn't been the case. But have they had to make adjustments? How have these teams fared?
Well, I think every time you put in a guy who has less reps, you are going to have to scale the playbook back and try to keep things simple. And the Bombers are a great example of that with Chris Streveler, a guy who played quite a bit last year but has only made 16 throws this year. We know how athletic he is. We know what he can do when he runs the football. But is he going to have the full playbook, and can he throw the ball the way Matt Nichols does? That's going to be a work in progress. So certainly, for a guy who at least they know something about, because he has started games and he did play a fair bit last year. But, there's going to be a lot of pressure on him, especially, with the Bombers at the top of the West Division trying to maintain there while Matt Nichols is out for, a month and a half minimum.
Yeah, it certainly has been a crazy year for quarterbacks in the CFL. Our insider, Dave Naylor.